Hello, good evening. I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring. I'm going to assess one of my students' letters in this video and provide the feedback. The student has written down the addressee's details on the top without any spelling mistake, so I'm happy with that. And then she has written on the date of the letter in the bottom, so that's good. She has also written down the salutation correctly, so dear community nurse, so without any spelling mistakes, so that's good as well. And she has written on the reference details of the patient, which is Mr. Phillip Satchell, age 73. So that's good. I'm happy with that. And she has written on the introduction paragraph. Let's read that. I'm writing to refer Mr. Satchell, who has been recovering from diabetic. Is that diabetic ulcer? Oh yeah, diabetic ulcer on both legs. So this is wrong. Don't say diabetic ulcer both legs. That's wrong. Diabetic ulcer on both legs. So it needs to be grammatically correct. Okay, ulcer both legs. It needs to be ulcer on both legs. Okay. All right. He requires continued care and management from your facility. That's all right. There's no spelling mistake. Socially, Mr. Satchell lives alone in a public house and planning to move. Okay, let's say planning to move. Okay, so let us use this subject here as well. Okay, whenever you use and after that, you can use the same place. Same subject here. Okay, so let's say Mr. Satchell planning to move. Is that correct? It's wrong. Mr. Satchell is planning to move. Yes, that's correct. So what you should have done is and planning to move. Okay, and planning to. So what you could have done is and is planning to, otherwise, okay, and is planning to. I think that's the correct one. Let's say and, or you can say and he is planning to. All right, both of them are correct. So you can say or and he is planning to. Okay, but when you say and planning to, that is wrong. All right, to move to Marobra, that's okay. His two sons live far away and maintaining good relationship. No, again, his two sons maintaining good relation. That's wrong. His two sons are maintaining. Okay. Otherwise, what you could have done is you could have written on a complex sentence by writing his two sons who live far away are maintaining good relationship with him. That's it. Okay. So, and maintaining is incorrect. And or, sorry, and or maintaining good relation. Okay. That would be the correct one. All right, let's go to the next one with him. Okay. He receives aged pension and leading, no, and is leading again, and is leading a socially isolated life without any mental problems. Okay, so and leading again, and is leading. If you write down leads, okay, the present verb here, then it is right, correct. If you write down, say, for example, he receives aged pension and leads a socially isolated life, that's good. Okay, because that's in the same form. The verb is going to be in the same form. But here, it is in the verb plus ing, but this one is, what do you call the verb plus s only. So that's wrong. Both of them are different. In terms of Mrs. Satchell's medical background, he has had multiple sclerosis and type 2 diabetes. That's good. His legs were infected with the Staphylococcus aureus, isn't it? Aureus, 2 to 3 times per year. Has that occurred in the past or is that ongoing? Any more?
2 to 3 times per year, sir.
No. Is it happening even now or has it occurred in the past?
Recently, sir.
Oh, recently. Okay. Were infected. Okay, that's all right then. He was treated with intravenous antibiotics 2 times and metformin thrice a day, thrice per day. That's okay. Daily dressing was performed 2 times for both legs. Okay, that's good. He was monitored by his blood glucose level. No, no, no. This is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, I will tell you what you have to do. You could have mentioned, all these things. His blood glucose level, medication compliance, and signs of occurrence of multiple sclerosis were monitored, were observed. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, you can say he was monitored for his blood glucose level, medication compliance, and also the signs of occurrence of multiple sclerosis. You could have used either for here, or all these things can go over there, and then you can say were monitored. Okay. Monitored by, that's wrong. Okay. He was monitored for. So monitored for his. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay. It would be greatly appreciated if you could provide care for Mr. Sashil. He requires monitoring. Monitoring. Let me go through the next page. Monitoring in oral antibiotics. Why did you say monitoring in? Why can't you use monitoring off? This is wrong. Monitoring in is wrong. It should be monitoring off something. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Diabetic medication and daily dressing. Okay. In addition to that, please arrange his medication review and health education program. Okay, and a health education program. Yeah, it's a program, single program. That's good. At price of, no, it's Prince of, I believe it's Prince of Wales Diabetic Clinic. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So this is price of, that's wrong. Okay, at price of, at Prince of. Okay, it's not good. Do not change the name of the hospital. All right. Then it will be a different hospital then. Okay, it's not good. All right. Okay, and neurological. What is this review? Okay, neurological review. So he has got two of them. Okay, medication review and health education. Okay, health education program. So these two things are going to be done in this hospital. Am I right? In this clinic, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Then that's all right. Could you also please arrange community service group? Okay, good, to improve his social activity. Okay, this is a question, isn't it? You have to put a question mark, not a full stop. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yep, it's a simple thing. Replace the full stop with the question mark. Okay. Or if you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. You are sincerely the resident. Yeah, everything else is all right. Good. It's not that bad actually. It's less than 10 mistakes, so I'm happy with that. Let me go through the assessment first, okay? Against each parameter. All right, one thing is grammar could have been better. Could have been much better. Particularly use of prepositions, because you have committed mistakes, here, the first one, ulcer on both legs, okay? Verbs, nouns, and spelling. Yeah, I mean, and spelling could be in the next one anyway. Use of prepositions, nouns, verbs could have been improved. Okay, could have been improved. All right. Spelling could have been better. Okay. Don't commit the, improve your punctuation marks. You should use a question mark instead of full stop. Okay, that comes under punctuation marks. So there are error. Okay, improve your skills on punctuation marks. Okay, and some sentences are incomplete, as I already mentioned. Error number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, are the problematic ones. They are the major ones, major mistakes. And then number 5 and 6 are the inappropriate use of prepositions, which is good, which is not good. Okay, and then okay, so yeah, okay, it's not that bad actually, it's but use of prepositions is not good, unfortunately. Use of articles is okay, I'm happy with that. Connectivity and layout are perfect. I'm happy with the way that you have been writing them down, and arranging the case notes in a well structured manner. I'm happy with all other things. Okay, let's say the range of sentence structures was used. I'm happy with that. Well done. You have done a wonderful job. Overall task fulfillment is good as well. Good. And then what else? Vocabulary is fine. Passive voice was used effectively in most part of the letter. Okay, I'm happy with that. I need to see whether you have included all the relevant case notes or not. Let me go through the case notes now. Phillip Satchell. Okay, let's go through the writing task using the information in the case notes. Referral. So it's a referral letter. Okay, to the community nurse, outlining relevant information, requesting continued community care. So it's a community care. Okay, community care. That's what you're gonna go through. Community nurse. Okay, good. Read the case notes and complete the writing task which follows. Phillip Satchell, age 73. That's good. Wife deceased. Okay. Is it a known case, Minimal?
No, sir.
It's not a known case, right? Okay. Marital status. So you have already, did you mention like single? I think you have mentioned a single, isn't it? Or lives alone?
No.
No, you didn't mention that?
Alone, sir, I mentioned.
Oh, yeah, okay, good. It's in Darwin, that's all right. First settled to the community center March 2007. No, he already attended that. See this one. Is it a community center? Let's go through that. Oh, community health center. But is he moving? Is it a different area? Give me one moment. Okay. Last visit to community center. Okay, February. Multiple sclerosis. Okay. Okay, last visit to community center. I think it's a known case, I believe.
That didn't mention any admission, sir, but the discharge plan is mentioned.
Okay. All right, first attempt to the community center. Okay, no worries. Diagnosis, multiple sclerosis, type 2 diabetes, chronic LN. Okay, that's all right. And then the social. So current lives alone in public housing in Orange. Okay. Future will move to the equivalent housing in Marlborough. Okay, that's all right. That's what you have mentioned anyway. That's good. To improve access for MS treatment. Okay, that's all right. You have included that. Income, aged, pension, that is important. Poor compliance with oral diabetic agents and diabetic diet, that is also important. MS currently stable but frequent relapses. Did you include this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 2 to 3, 12 Staphylococcus aureus infections in leg and pus. Okay, I think you have included all these things. Lonely and isolated but nil mental illness, good relationship with the sons but rarely see them. Okay. They're in a pet shop business. This is not needed. Okay. And you haven't included that. That's good. Medications, IV antibiotics twice daily and metformin for diabetes 3 times per day. Try to use different words. For example, instead of writing down per day, you can use maybe 3 times, you can say thrice daily.
Yes,
Okay,
sir. I mentioned, sir.
but I think you have used
Twice.
it per day, thrice daily. I think you have used it per day over there.
Twice.
Twice daily dressings, okay, 2 times. Here if they have used it twice, you can use 2 times. I mean, you can just play around, okay, so that you can show that you have a great amount of vocabulary. You know several
I
synonyms.
mentioned.
Oh,
I
you did
mentioned.
that. Okay, good, good. Monitored blood sugar levels, medication compliance, and provided education regarding diabetes. That's all right. Constantly monitored for signs of MS relapse. Okay. Switch to oral antibiotics, but continue some diabetic medications and dressings. Okay, that's fine. Please refer to Prince Prince Wales Diabetic Clinic. Okay, medication review plus education. Okay, good. Doctors facilitate referral to a neurologist. Okay, you have included this thing as well. Support to the community service. That's also good. Yeah, I think you have included all the relevant case notes. I'm happy with the way that you have included all the relevant case notes, and yeah, so that's done. So all relevant case notes were included. Congratulations. Okay, to me, let me give you the expected score. Okay, let me go through the severity and the frequency of the mistakes. You have committed 8 mistakes, among which mistake number 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the major ones, and then 5, 6 are, again, I mean, it's not the major ones, but still it shows that you don't have good control on the use of prepositions. That's not good. And then spelling mistake 7, and then the use of punctuation marks, so it's not that bad. All right, according to me, I think this may be able to get you 300 out of 500 maximum. Okay, maximum, I said. All right, congratulations for achieving C plus. Are you happy with my assessment, Minimal?
Yes, sir. I'm happy.
All right.